Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of Angel Has Fallen. Angel Has Fallen is the third installment in this action franchise that follows Mike Banning as a Secret Service agent. This time around, though, he's actually on the run from the law when he is set up for a crime against the President of the United States. So naturally, action ensues when he is forced to go to drastic measures to prove his innocence and, once again, save the President. So this is interesting in the fact that in 2019, we have this mid-level, straightforward action trilogy. Now, I actually thought Olympus Has Fallen was quite fun. It was a good throwback, had some fun action. However, I did not like London Has Fallen at all. So, I was not looking forward to this film. Straightforward, actiony type of stuff like this is already a bit of a hard sell for me. But when you're coming off of a movie that I just disliked as much as London Has Fallen, whew, I was skeptical to say the least. However, I think this was a solid film, miles better than that second one. So let's go ahead and talk about the positives. The biggest positive here is that it fully embraces exactly what it is. As I said before, it is a straightforward action film full of twists and turns and espionage. Now, I figured out exactly where the story was going as soon as I met all the characters involved, but it's still made for a fun ride as the characters themselves continue to unfold and unravel the mystery of what's happening, and then happen to get into big action set pieces due to it. And in its self awareness, the film has a lot of fun, just in general. And a big part of that fun is Nick Nolte, who I thought was wonderful in this movie. He steals the whole film. This father character adds a deeper, more complex view onto life as a soldier or a Secret Service member or any active duty type of profession. And I really liked kind of what his character represented, but also I liked the dynamic of bringing in this emotional core for his character as well as, Gerard Butler. I thought he and Gerard Butler had great chemistry together. He just brought a real breath of fresh air, some life into the film, and it definitely picks up once Nolte enters the screen. Gerard Butler is fine. I think he wavers in and out of autopilot mode and like actually giving it a go. Because let's just be real, this is autopilot for Gerard Butler. This is almost all he makes is mid-level action cheesy films, and I guess it's nice to see him get the opportunity to be in a decent one because it's been a while. And it was also nice to see Butler given a little bit more depth to the material, not just a go punch him out, shoot him up type of character. Of course, that's all here, and he sells it. But they also give his character deeper layers, whether it be his family, his father, or the struggles he's having. And that's an aspect I really did enjoy here in this movie, is that they started at least to explore the repercussions of this line of work, whether it be medical, mental, physical, whatever the case might be. They kind of delved into, hey, look, those first two movies really almost killed you, actually, and this is where we're at. And then we get to Morgan Freeman, who I think is actually really solid here as well, though his part is quite small. And then Jada Pinkett Smith, playing a very Jada type of role. She does just fine. But then we get into some of the action, and for the most part, the big set pieces at least are fun. They're easy enough to see what's going on, and they definitely inject a little bit of life. But that's kind of where the positives run out, because while I liked it more than the second one, certainly, it's still a pretty generic Gerard Butler action film. So let's go ahead and talk about the negatives. Well, the dialogue. the script at large. As I said, the movie tries to do these like twists and turns and such, which are fine and they're not horrible by any means, but they are very trope like. And as I said, as soon as you're introduced to the characters, you know exactly where the plot is going and what part these people are going to all play in it. It also falls into the tropes of kind of being a little bit of a machismo type of dad action film. While we have some emotional core moments that work and you feel kind of unfold naturally, we get these other bonding moments about being a lion and needing to get out there in the field and action and blah blah blah. And those moments just don't ring true at all. Some of these friendships and connections don't ring true at all. And I mentioned all the things I really enjoy that we start to explore and at least talk about in this movie. I do, however, really wish we had gone deeper than peeled bad, even though your body is like super banked up and you have some level of PTSD. Pills bad, no more Advil. Uh, and I really hate when movies take that type of simplistic path to like pill addiction. It's a lot more complex than that when you literally are like broken both physically and in many ways mentally. Also, a lot of the hand to hand close in action and fighting is pretty hard to follow. There's this one scene in a car that seemed like it should have been really cool, but I couldn't really see what was going on. And unfortunately, that happened when we got into the close up scenes. Plus, the cuts are really fast in a lot of the action. And as with all of these type of over the top cheesy action movies, you have to leave all plausibility at the door. Our characters do things where you're like, there is no way that you're getting out of this, or there is no way that this would be happening. I can't believe an agent made this dumb of decision. I can't believe we just went full on mustache twirling villain. Again, that script is not very good. And the direction itself is bland to odd. Most of the direction is pretty bland and flat, and when it's not, it's just odd, like these weird fishbowl like views of heads every now and then, and you're just like, wow, what no more. But overall, I had a good enough time with Angel Has Fallen. The setup was fun, the action was fun, and although that script was a hot mess, and it gets a little bit overly machismo for me sometimes, we ditched all the racist Islamophobia from that second film, thank goodness. And I would say this is about on par with the first one. So if you're looking for a last minute summer action film, I think this is perfectly serviceable and you'll probably have a good time watching it. So I would give this a matinee in the theater. However, if Gerard Butler action just never does it for you, and if you didn't like Olympus Has Fallen, the first one, you could just skip this one altogether. It does nothing new. It doesn't elevate the genre of action in any form, and it won't really add much to your viewing experience for seeing it. So, that is my review of Angel Has Fallen. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date in our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Angel Has Fallen? And what have you thought of the first two films? Let me know either in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!